If you want to make sure that you're comfortable in a survival situation, make sure to pack B.R.I.C.S in your bag. Oh yeah! Not those kind of bricks. B.R.I.C.S is an acronym that stands for blade, rope, ignition, container, and shelter. Now this is a mnemonic device that helps you remember and quickly recall the things that you should pack in every single one of your survival kits. Whether it's your 72-hour kit, your bug out bag, your EDC, whatever. These are the base items that you should have in your kit to keep you covered. Now, the reason that you need B.R.I.C.S in your bag is because they help you cover your core 4 needs, which are shelter, water, food, and fire. Now, when we're talking about blades or any of our kit, remember to put stuff that's mission specific in the kit. So if you're going on an ultralight backpacking trip, you may want something like a very light titanium blade that you can just throw around your neck. You may prefer something, if you're doing a little bit more camping, a heavier duty knife. And if you're going to be doing a lot of wood processing, you probably want to bring along a saw and an axe. So this is stuff to pack in your kit. Now, if you want a very simple solution that can go in all of them, whether it's your bug out bag, your get home bag, your 72-hour kit, whatever, you can't go wrong with a Mora as far as bang for the buck. This is a great tool to have. Now, if we're talking about EDC, which is everyday carry, that's where you're going to want to have something just like a folder that you have on you. Obviously a good quality one, but you always have a blade on you. Moving on to R in our acronym, we've got rope. Now these two varieties are paracord and what's called bank line, tarred seine twine, trot line, whatever you want to call it. I like these options because they are lightweight, super strong. You can pull apart paracord to get what's called the guts out of it, which is the smaller nylon line inside of the sheath of the rope. And then this stuff may look scrawny, almost like thread, but it has a very high tensile strength, lightweight. You can use it for all sorts of applications. Now, on an EDC type of kit, paracord bracelets have kind of fallen out of vogue. But if you do like paracord bracelets or want to have something similar, I recommend getting it in a ripcord sonnet knot. A reason for that is the normal, what's called cobra weave, takes some time to undo, and if you need it in a hurry, it's not convenient. A ripcord sonnet, all you have to do is cut the knot or whatever you use to hold the bracelet together, and you can simply pull the lines apart for fast deployment. Okay, moving on to the I in our B.R.I.C.S acronym is ignition. Now, this is a fire kit. I'm going to put a link to a video here that we did for building your own fire kit, and this should be one of those staples in every kit that you have. Now, even when it comes to EDC, I always carry 2 means of starting fire. I have a lighter that I keep on my keys, and it basically is a mini Zippo lighter so that I have flame whenever I need it. I also keep in my wallet a Fresnel lens. Now let me find that, so that I can start a solar fire if I need to. Now we're up to the C in our B.R.I.C.S acronym, and that stands for container. Now in pretty much every situation, whether it's EDC or in a pack that you leave in your car at home, your 72-hour kit, whatever, I recommend a single-walled stainless steel water bottle. The reason for that is in an emergency, you can use it to boil water in for sanitation, as well as it's a nice sturdy container to keep your water in. I have a kit like this to keep a nesting cup and stainless steel bottle in my pack to keep it nice, tidy, and organized. You can see that this one has been used to disinfect water. That's an example of it. And when I go to the office or something that I throw in my bag, I like to have a stainless steel kit that has a sport top bottle on it. Doesn't look tactical, but if I ever need to use it, it's perfect for that. Finally, we're at the S in our B.R.I.C.S acronym, and S stands for shelter. Now, this can be something as simple as one of these cheapy emergency blankets that you can throw in any little kit. You can even put this in your back pocket if you want to walk around with it. You get up into the bigger sheet, the SOL models. There's other types out there now. This is also a tarp. This is great. This is durable. It has rivets in it or grommets in it. And then it also has that mylar interior, so you can set this up as a shelter in rain or to keep you warm. And then you go all the way up to something like a tent that you'd put in your camping bag or 72-hour kit or whatever. So these are typical. Now, in an EDC situation, what shelter do you carry with you? Again, you can have something like an emergency blanket somewhere tucked on you. But The clothes that you have are your first line of shelter, so it's a good idea if you live in a place that's going to be getting rain or some sort of inclement weather to have a nice soft shell jacket with you that you can layer on that will at least keep you dry if it's not keeping you the warmest. Dry is important because when you're wet, it sucks that heat out of you much faster. So at least have a soft shell jacket or something similar, maybe even a hat for your shelter. That's part of your EDC. So just to quickly rehash, we're talking about the BRICS acronym that stands for blade, rope, ignition, container, and shelter. We're not talking about these. Don't pack these in your bag. The reason I do like the BRICS acronym is that it's easy to remember. It's a little bit funny. And this isn't the kind of bricks you want to pack. Those are the kind of bricks you want to pack. So with that said, go through your kits, make sure that you got these bases covered, and until next time, in Omnia Paratus.